District play has arrived. It is among us. Friday football fever. Me, you. Next 15 minutes, going to jam in as many highlights as possible. Game of the week, let's get it going. 5A Bayshore taking on the Southeast Seminoles. They're coming out slow, the Bayshore Bruins. Check the Ray Lewis dance right there. Shout out to Demetrius Bryant. He had a little Papa Valverde, spitting the water all over, and his defensive unit was out there chomping at the bit. Javion Michelin, he's back in the backfield making a play. Corey Von Borstel, heard his name before on the program, makes a nice little throw, hook up. Here's our first touchdown of the game, big thumper. You see the grass come up. Malik Huggins to Ty Warren Davis made it 7-0 Southeast. Points at a premium the first half. Von Borstel going up top, this time again to LaQuavius. I talked to LaQuavius back in August when we were at summer camp. What did he say? I asked him what position he was. He said athlete. He made a play right there. Defense in the backfield again. Javion McClern. Get up, young fella. He has the sack. Give him credit, but it was also Eli Washington supplying the pressure. Going up top right here. Moving the ball a little bit was Bayshore. Going downfield to this time Edgar Garcia. But Southeast, too much threat from Malik Huggins. You see him here scrambling out to his right, picking up the big chunk. They go on to win 24-7. Chop on. It's now been 14 years since Bayshore has taken down Southeast. Moving over to Braden River, taking on the Palmetto Tigers. Samantha Sonner in attendance. This one very well could have been our game of the week. Highly anticipated matchup. Brian Battie. Shout out Miss Petit for letting us know we had the pronunciation correct, locked and loaded. That made it 7-0. Quick answer, Anthony Marino to LeJante Wester, 7-7 game. Mama, there goes that man. Like, you're kidding me. Just week after week, continues to get it done. If I told you he entered this game with 600 yards, 600 yards, 3 games in the season, you call me crazy. That is what Mr. Petit had supplied so far. Oh, speaking of the devil, if we're talking Friday football fever, Petit is on your television set. Somebody bring him down. The Pirate just keeps on mushing forward. Was a little bit short right there. Palmetto quarterback now rolling out to the right, throwing left. Bad idea. He tried to come back across his body. Throws the interception. Number 22, Tyler Navis. He gets credit with the INT, but check this out. Came back. Sam said you have to see a play, and I said, what is it? Here it is. Beautiful. Marino right there to LeJante Wester. Braden River wins a nail-biter, 31-28. One more highlight for you before we take a puff. VENCE and Lakewood Ranch. A VENCE team very experienced, obviously coming off a state title. Lakewood Ranch looking to get their season started. A young team, new coach, whole lot of new faces in the Mustangs area. And I'll tell you what, the VENCE Indians were not messing around right there. Wolf to Sessa, 21-0. That's not our first score. You would think that'd be 7. That made it 21-0. Wolf was 6 for 6, 115. Let's cash in another touchdown right here. Brandon Gregory, 50-yard tutty run, 30-0 Indians. You see the final score flashing there at the bottom. Some other numbers for you. In total, we had ourselves Fryer, 3 catches, 37 yards. Sessa, who had that first touchdown, 2 catches, 59 yards, and 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Pretty good efficiency for Sessa. In total, Gregory, 3 carries, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. I would absolutely love to carry the ball 3 times and cash in 2 touchdowns. The Indians demolished Lakewood Ranch, but hey, Indians, they're getting their steam going. The Mustangs trying to find their footing a little bit. Do not move a muscle. Stay with us. We've got plenty more highlights coming your way on Friday Football Fever. Plenty more games. How good is it? Now we got district play. Nice everyone to settle in. Not that the first couple weeks were just tune-ups, but hey, this is when you really see those rivalries and the teams chomping at the bit to get after it. Here we go. Manatee way up north taking on NEWSOME. Check it. Keon Fordham. Manatee's playing. You're talking about Keon Fordham. Keeper, 7-0. The Hurricanes. Next series. This is a nice little breaker right here. Is that the UNC Tar Heels? No, that's NEWSOME Wolves. Isaac Trammell 65-yard pay dirt. They capitalized on the extra point, and it's a 7-7 game. Canes on their very next possession. Trammell, he had 65 for NEWSOME. How about Fordham? I'll raise you 65, and I'll cash it in. Manatee, 42-7 winners. This is a Manatee squad. I'll tell you what, they get their feet going on the back of Fordham. This guy can do it all. We even saw him working a little bit of special teams back in August. Truly, truly a five-tool player. Swiss Army knife. Manatee coasts in the W, 42-7. Oh, how adorable is that? Two sailors just out there having a good time on a Friday night. Thank you, Grant Boxleitner. He's in action here, getting this one for us. Jalen Y, right there on the ground. Good jerk for the Bobcats. Gets on the board, 4-yard touchdown. And right here, going up top, Zachary Ward is going to take it to the house on the interception. That made it 15-0 Northport. And you're thinking, oh no, bad news for the Sailors. They really haven't been able to get anything going offensively. Bad snap now over top of the head of Parisi. DeAndre Wilson Ecolis hustles back and snares it. And usually we don't show field goals, but a 45-yard field goal? You're kidding me. That gets the Sailors on the board. Now this could be a play of the week candidate. Oh, making a miss and showing the stiff arm. Good stuff right there by Keandre Collins. To the window, to the wall, to the house. Reservation for 6. Sarasota, put your hands up. A 4-point thriller. They take down Northport. So we're talking about district play. Sarasota was just waiting to get a district play. They get a 4-point W at home. They're feeling good. Congratulations to Coach Spencer Hodges. His first career victory with the Sailors. So there you go. You see Manatee as well as Sarasota cashing in some W's. VENCE is just, it's mind-boggling to see what they've done these last couple weeks. They had a grinded-out game 2 weeks ago. We'll circle that one at Riverview. They put up 15 points. They were in the teens, still got the W. Since then, offense, money, money, money in the bank. So some grinders right there. Congratulations to Coach Hodges on the first career W at Sarasota. 3 more games coming at you right after this. Don't move a muscle. Still a healthy amount of football left. It's incredible. I know it is. We've already had 5 games. We've got 3 more for you. Let's get it going. Let's bring it home here. District week put a bow on the first round of the district games. HARDEE and Booker Tornadoes. But HARDEE, tell you what, they got out and they were out in a hurry. Gene St. Louis pounds it in 6-0. And then you blink, all of a sudden, Quentin Lindsay. Sticky fingers for double dose. Nice catch right there. Meanwhile, Booker trying to get anything going. Special teams coughs it up. So many turnovers. Hard to believe last week, Booker and Sarasota, our game of the week, they committed 22 penalties, and Booker still got the W. That shows some offensive explosiveness. Jennifer Vaglis getting the shot right there. Could be a play of the week, so Grant and Jennifer doing a heck of a job behind the camera. Nice looking catch right there. Booker not giving up. King Wingfield deep. Jaquiz Bristol. Very well done, but too much defense, too much offense. As you see the blankage right there, 49 to a Fruit Loop in favor of HARDEE. HARDEE, a good club. See a lot of weapons both on the offensive side and the defensive side, and they cash in the red zone, apparent by their 49 points put up. ODA and Bradenton Christian. This is not just district play. Also, we have a little bit here for ODA, and really, what you look at, the defensive coordinator, Chris Hill, they run a 3-3-5 system, and Colin Castro is the guy, the general for the Thunder. Meanwhile, though, Bradenton Christian Sproul there on the outside. He goes right for the big-time gainer, Danny Root, supplying the footage. Check this one out. Going up top, Tyler Beasley, airing it out. I think it's Julian Brown down there, just short. He gets him into the red zone. They would cash it in right here on the right side. Go ahead, Thunder. And really what it comes down to here in the Sunshine State Coral Bay, not the district, but for these two teams having some conference play, is just gritty-nosed football. These teams really do get after it. As we said, defensive coordinator Chris Hill preaches gang tackling and doing what they can. ODA, Coast 40-24. Keep on keeping on. The Thunder, Riverview taking on Steinbrenner. pick it up right now. 14-7 Rams at the time. Sean White will cover that bad snap right here. The fourth quarter, a big thumping. Deion Salas, watch that hit. Get to the chopper. Zydarian Grable provided the big stopper right there in the linebacker position. This is a chance to tie the game late. Scrambling. Whoop. Bar Soap pops out. Riverview, they get the W right there as you see the ball squirts on out. 14-4. So much action, so much good action. Is now we fill you in some other scores. Charlotte 44-6 over Ida Baker. Port Charlotte, meanwhile, they have a 2-point loss to Cape Coral. Those are other scores we need to check in on, and we're going right around here. So, wowzer, district play. I can't believe it's already our 5th show, but the 4th week of the regular season. Incredible, and we've seen the development. These offenses start to get it going, as well as the defense as well, some of the different plays. But I feel like at this point, we always keyhole in on one player or one thing that we take away from the night of action. Brian Petit, he entered the game with 600 yards. And you're thinking, what does he do in his first district game against Palmetto? Runs, he's averaging the total up close around 1,000, ladies and gentlemen, in game number 4. Crazy. Then for VENCE, you have Gregory enter the game with 7 touchdowns. He missed week 1. Missed week 1 of the season. He now entered that game with 7 touchdowns, cashed in 2, 7 plus 2, 9 for Gregory. And then Southeast, we've got to bring it back to the game of the week. The Seminoles showed up. You got to love what they did on the defensive side of the ball. Established that. They forced 3 straight punts from Bayshore to open it up. Coach Bazoons, it was his defense that was really flexing last week. This week it was the Seminoles, so they cash on in. The rivalry continues. They've now won 14 straight in the matchup. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us. Friday Football Fever. We'll be back next week.